Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Hi all and welcome. It's Sunday night and I have no idea what the weather is outside because honestly it's been a day. Last I checked it was nice, but we started putting my baby girls down 2 hours ago and my husband's still working on it. My youngest is she ended up taking a late nap this afternoon and I told him it was a bad idea. But she desperately had to have a nap. But the downside is now that she had a nap so late, she doesn't want to go sleep now. Yay! The joys of being a parent. Um, it's been a fun week. I spent Friday running around trying to look at apartments to move into. Um, we got a couple of ones that we really like. We'll see if we get any of them. That's the hope. Yesterday was spent relaxing because between running around and going to work on Friday, I may have overdone it just a little bit and my back spasm is back. Yay! So, this has been fun. Today's stream is brought to you by Spite and Free Will. I'm doing this because I'm going to do this whether the world wants to hear it or not. So, thank you all for who decided to suffer through this with me. So, we are in Sumeru. So far, we have found out that the academia has what they call the Akasha, and they use it to find all information that they need. Hi, Will! And that it was given to them by the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. On the day the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was killed, the Lesser Lord Kusanali showed up. But no one really seems to care about the Lesser Lord Kusanali except some of the townspeople and the artists. And well, they've been told by the academias that essentially the festival is a waste and that they're not going to be allowed to continue. Um, and this has happened repeatedly for several repeats at this point. I think we're well over 30 or 40, although we've actually only played through like 5. Um the problem is our friend Dunyarzard is getting sicker and sicker because while the day keeps repeating, time is progressing forward and she has a very time sensitive illness. So, we've got to figure out how to bust out of this time dilation loop thing. Save our friend Dunyarzard, hopefully ourselves at the same time. Hi Granny, welcome in. And hope that the rest of Tevat is still standing when we get out. No pressure, right? Specifically, when we left, we were trying to convince Dia that there was a time dilation going on and that we needed her help. So that is exactly where we are in the game. Alright, everyone, let's hop in. Sorry, I'm not as ready tonight as I normally am. Kid issues. Specifically, kid bedtime issues. If you're looking for a stress-free life, I don't recommend kids.
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, so we're going through the bazaar to get from one side of town to the other. That works.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
What's a good one? If you're wanting a stress-free life, not recommending not having kids? Yeah. Although I'm not sure my life was stress-free before I had kids, so...
Are you busy?
Nah.
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Oh, yay! She can't see anything.
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Different kind of stress before children?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
It is a different kind of stress. Children are a whole new complex issues of a never-ending game of what have you done now. My youngest picks something up off the floor and promptly shove it into her mouth, and both my husband and I are diving to get it out because there's no telling if it's a rock or if she had dropped breakfast on the floor that morning and we just missed it in the sweep up, and now she's found a piece of egg that's been on the floor for hours. Or a Cheerio that rolled under the couch and we missed it. So our youngest is, and this is the biggest problem with both of our kids. Both of my kids are highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. My youngest is probably going to be something that involves food tasting, eating, or whatever. I don't know if she's going to be a food critic, a wine connoisseur, a chocolatier, a world's most famous chef. But this kid tastes everything. And she's decided that screaming at mommy to come grab her while she jumps from the playground to the pole is her new favorite thing. We're still on that. Yes, we are. So before kids, my stress was, do I have enough money to buy the sewing machine I want? My stress after kids is this tiny little being going to survive growing up, not from lack of trying on my part, but from the sheer amount of things that they do that are just terrifying in and of their own right. Like, they have no self-preservation instincts. None. This is something that does not come built in. You have to instill this. Which means my biggest worry for the kids isn't necessarily your basic worries. Is the silly stunt that my eldest is going to pull on the monkey bars, because she's going to pull a stunt. This is a given. Going to end up with a broken bone. Or can I get to her before that happens? Or can she actually manage to do it, pull it off, and we're fine? All of these are possibilities. Some of these possibilities are better endings than others. The thing with the youngest is, we've had, a couple days ago, we had nasty diapers one right after another, because she put something in her mouth. We don't know what. We apparently didn't catch that one. But she put something in her mouth, and her body really, really didn't like it. That being said, I love my girls. They're amazing. I can understand why my mom has gone gray. Because if my kids are anything like me, I'm sorry. You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Yeah, not great.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Oh, I'm almost dead sure the sages are behind this.
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
That, however, doesn't make sense.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha. The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Alright, so why aren't you holding the Gnosis?
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
Oh, we're gonna have to play translator. This is gonna be fun.
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people."
How does it compile the knowledge, though?
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
No, most information in the Akasha comes from Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
I think I wish not to be attached to the Akasha.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. My mind feels exhausted, even though
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy.
I mean, it'd probably be lighter if you got rid of some of that hair.
When the desert
It's
dwellers
gorgeous,
set
but
off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price.
True.
Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Yeah, but how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
Did I mention Cybermen before? Because, honestly, Cybermen.
What's the point something like that.
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
Or a supercomputer.
This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that simple. It would be nice if it was that simple.
I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Well, hopefully we can just blow this whole thing wide open.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
You're just now mentioning this, that you're hearing it too?
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Heard the same sound in Port Ormos? Well, I guess that makes that
That's
sense.
probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Well, that's not great.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head.
So taking off the Akasha terminals at this point doesn't matter.
We took off our Akasha terminals.
Ah!
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
I hate academics. Well, at least it looks like we remembered everything early this time.
Paimon remembers everything! Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last
We
night,
definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
we've been implanted with another form of the terminals.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
Because that's not what it
Extremely
wants.
difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
Oh yay, we're lab rats. Just what I always wanted.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
Has anybody else figured out who Nahida is?
I guess I'm the moon. The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues. Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
We are running out of time. Seriously running out of time.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on. Something's not right.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
She didn't get hurt this time.
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
You have a new blade. Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh. How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone.
So Tia's lost her memories after all.
Hi, I love donuts! Yeah! We're stuck in a not time loop. Because time's progressing forward, but the day is looping. Ugh. Let's take this thing apart. During your battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
Are you having a good night, I love donuts? Or a good day, depending upon where you are?
It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
In fact, you've used it to fight the same battle numerous times.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Well, this hasn't happened before.
Yeah, Hyman's feeling really hopeful.
I'm just glad someone is. Is it possible that we've already broken free?
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
You can't buy all these meta characters? And realizing you wish you could refund your C6 Ganyu? All the new characters coming out are amazing and awesome, and having them makes the game easier. But, and I say this from someone who, I have 2 accounts. This is the account I play on the stream, and it's a pretty new account. It's only about a year old. My other account, I've been playing since 1.3. I still main Flynn's, who's one of the newer ones, and Noelle, who is, at this point, one of the originals. My changing cast of characters that shifts in is Kaya, D-Luke, and Navia. So, the characters that I play the most aren't the newer characters except for Flynn's. And honestly, my Flynn's relies a lot on my Noelle's shield. It's not uncommon for me to play Noelle and Zhongli with him just to double shield so that he can take down much faster. But I can do it even without Flynn's. You just have to be willing to grind a little harder and take a little more time. I can do a lot with just Noelle by herself. It isn't fast. No, there is nothing speedy about taking down monsters with Noelle. But because of her healing and her shielding, if you've got her C6'd with a good weapon and good artifacts, she's an absolute tank. So, as much as I like the new characters and think they're really neat, I'm a free-to-play player. I can't afford getting C6s on everything. Hell, I can't afford to get every character that comes out. And a lot of the new characters actually rely on having multiple characters. Like, the newest one's out. The Hexarai require Noelle. The new one. I can't afford Noelle. There's no way, excuse me, Nicole. There's no way I'm getting Nicole. I just can't afford her. Especially since I played so much into trying to C2 my Navia. So I'm now out of Prima Gems on my other account. So, Yes, the new character's amazing. The mechanics, awesome. I really wish I had a couple more of the Nodcry characters just for getting around, because they make travel so much easier. I don't have any, so I'm a little out of luck, but they do. But they're not a requirement. I can still climb the mountains the hard way. It just takes time. Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would never have happened. Well, we know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
Let's do other things, like get out of this time warp loop thing.
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
No, we've done this before.
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
And the day starts over again.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same.
So I got a question for you, I Love Donuts. As you can tell, one of my favorite characters is Noelle. Who's your favorite character?
Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Yeah, new C6, but she's kind of weak. I mean, she's not the most powerful character out there, but have you looked at the artifacts and weapons that are on her? Because putting the right set for the character actually makes a lot of difference. I learned that the hard way. I had the completely wrong set on one of my characters and was able to completely change them around. You're not very good with artifacts. Oh, don't worry. Neither was I. When we get to the end of this conversation, I will show you something, though, that has helped a lot. For me, especially.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow.
Well, that's not depressing at all.
How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Nahida is cute.
It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sabzeruz festival. Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow.
I didn't get Nahida, I got Baiju instead. And I don't know if I regret it or not, honestly. I don't use a lot of Dendro.
Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Oh, she just said that. Okay.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Yeah, Paimon, you did.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
Oh, she is such a child.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
We're gonna go get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sabzeruz festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Nope, we're gonna repeat this day again. Yay!
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
How much Natlan characters do I have? In this account, none. Actually, no, that's not true. In this account, I've got Seat Lolly. In my other account, I don't have any. I didn't pull any of the Natlan characters. I've pulled Flynn's from Nodcry. But I'm still focused on Zhongli, and I wanted Nearvalette because I didn't have a really good water character. And yes, I know Columbina is in Nodcry, but Columbina really, really needs either Nefa or Lauma to do a really amazing job, and I couldn't get all of them. You get 60 pulls a patch? Yes, but if I pile up those pulls, I have a better chance of getting the characters I want. Like, I knew that I had a really high chance of getting Nearvalette because I had almost 20,000 Primogems that I had saved up. And I lost my last 50-50, and I'd already drawn 10 more times. So I had well over the number I needed to pull Nearvalette. Downside is I did not get
Still on the same day.
Navia because I lost to Lenny, which was a new character for me, but I wanted Navia. As expected, it's not as simple as we thought or hoped.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
I honestly am not fond of Lenny's gameplay. I've tried, I don't appreciate it.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
Well, I guess thank you for attempting to let us get a good night's sleep.
In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
I was very happy with my Flynn's. It is the one and only time I have pulled on a character, and in the same banner managed to go from not having a character to C2ing it and getting his weapon. Now, his weapon's at R1, but I have Flynn's and his weapon, both of which are raised to their highest level.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
I mean, it's been, what, almost 4 months?
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Yeah, the time loop's incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dia's fighting skills have been improving, and Junior Zard's illness has gotten worse.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
I hate this game form.
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
You regret choosing the male traveler? You know, I actually haven't played the game from the male traveler's point of view. I know there are some differences. And honestly, I know the new outfits are basically sets for the character's old outfits, but I still prefer her in this one. The blues just go better with her hair than the golds do.
I need to carefully think things through. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory.
Ha ha ha! The memories are deleted every day.
All our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day. Then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Ugh. That sounds miserable. Absolutely miserable. We are to the time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
Yeah, the downside is we're losing Dunyarzad.
A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
Still the wrong conclusion, huh?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Bet you can't keep
Oh.
up with me.
I was going to show you something. So, if you go to the character, and you go to the artifacts, and hit the switch button, there's artifact recommendations up here. And you can see what percentage of people have chosen what to use. And the recommended main affix for, say, the flowers. And you can choose which of the minor affixes you want. With Noelle. Yeah, her shield scales based on her defense. So for her artifacts, while you're going to want attack in some of the main portions, def percentage is really, really where you're going to want to pound for her, just because that's where everything scales from for her. And you can find that out for every character. Kaya, artifacts, switch, recommendations. In this set, I don't really have any good ones for him because I'm still working on building everything up. I know that in my other account I use the Blizzard Strayer set. Just because it's practically designed for him. So that gives you information on where to go and find your artifacts. And the best ones for the characters, at least based on what everyone else has done. Because these are percentage of usage rate. So. And as for weapons, there are different weapons that are better for others. If it's a cryo weapon, you're going to want it on a cryo character. I've got the bell here for Noelle because it extends and expands her shielding power. On my other account, I've got the prototype archaic because it significantly advances her crit rate. Alright, back to Dia. I want out of this time dilation thing. I also would like to hit something. I need an enemy to attack, please.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
That's not the problem.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Oh, it's been a long few months.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Let's just get straight to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because... we lived through this day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Oh, I wish.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes.
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zerus festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I've thought about that too. If they use the entire city's resources as well as the information supplied by the Akasha.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
Yeah, but it'd still be...
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Alright.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Where are we supposed to be going?
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
No, that would be noticeable, Paimon.
And the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
L. We're gonna be repeating this day again.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Yep, that makes sense.
Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
What new game?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
No. What new game?
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in a time loop. We're not in the real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Suddenly realize something else is strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we never thought about leaving the city?
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city.
How much you want to bet we can't get out of the city?
Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
We should have thought of this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Oh, it's not going to be that easy. If it were going to be that easy, we'd have done it already.
Nahida, we're back! You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Have we ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before. We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Huh.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town. Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
I hate that beep. I'm gonna be hearing that sound in my nightmares. Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
A message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Oh! So we've already done that. Brilliant.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city.
Okay, let's go.
It's never great when we're playing in a memory. Bad things happen.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Can't we just knock him out?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Oh, well.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
I mean, yeah, we could choose to do that, or we could knock him out.
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruption to our memories. We need someone to stay behind to witness events from this side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
I think this is the first time we've actually left Paimon behind.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
If we leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay.
And please. Memories!
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Traveler!
Whoa. What's wrong, Paimon?
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Although I don't remember doing any of this. Sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
That's a good question. So we're now doing memories inside of memories.
I see.
Brilliant.
Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
Probably because they happen outside the area of influence.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City, they're also erasing memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories are being erased, can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it, Paimon?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking.
What does a little whiz kid come up with?
I'm done. Here you go.
So we made it before the beep?
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
That's what she had to hand.
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Yeah, I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Was what I left for myself. So the message was what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Come on.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Are they memories or dreams?
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Oh, no!
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
That is... unfortunate.
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Who the heck knows?
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Yeah, I think it's that one. The space where we were yesterday.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Wait, they don't dream. The spaces are the dreamscapes.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts. Can't we just go deck the sage? I bet you he could give us information. Let's get to that bench. The same one we keep meeting Dunyarzad by. There we go.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
We don't have a lot of time. Think faster.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
The dance of Sub-Zero. It's that time already?
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
She's really sounding exhausted.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
God, I hope so. Come on, come on. There we are. Come on. Please, oh please, oh please tell me I got it right this time.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest, except these have no sign of human presence.
The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
That is terrible.
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, hey.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis.
That doesn't sound right.
And it grants knowledge to...
That doesn't...
Yes, yes.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Well, it better be this one. It's the last one left.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
Okay, yes, that actually makes sense. I hate logic sometimes.
But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
I can concur. My brain does some really strange things when I'm dreaming.
In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick?
I hate academics.
The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yeah, they don't intend to stop. Blah. Excuse me. I can talk. Yes, they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Oh.
I can't... I can't...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
That sucks.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
What are they using the dreams for?
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Really wish we hadn't put on the Akasha terminals.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything. Alright, last question. Who am I?
Well, this one's easy.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't...
It's the moon.
So you noticed.
She's Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
Sorry, dear. That one's the easiest.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I got a lot of questions for you, but this just isn't a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
We don't have time. Although, I guess I'm a cat, and curiosity killed the cat, so here we are.
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your mind.
Well, that would be terrible.
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Well, thank you.
That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sabzeruz festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
Ugh.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean? Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sabzeruz festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Wait, wouldn't people with Dendro, visions notice? About the side effects of a mass-produced dream.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
I mean, humans are almost constantly dreaming anyway, so...
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with. Like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them. People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
And you plan on doing that how? But why is it about the Sabzeruz
right?
festival?
Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence? Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange. The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it.
Well, so much for being the all-knowing Archon.
Traveler, do you have any information?
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Yeah, I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sabzeruz festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
I mean, we could do both at the same time.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous! In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
You're still the Dendro Archon.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
She's really not. Well, at least not deep riddles this time. No!
Oh, we're out of time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Oh, good. We're finally getting out of this.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Nahida?
Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where's Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting. Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear? She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going. But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad. Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler.
I mean...
You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all. Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar.
Ugh.
I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
It still meant a lot to her.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many regrets. Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
Oh, hey. Let's take him down.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon. Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad. To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Preferably yesterday.
Great, but how do we do that? Although the Sabzeruz festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
So we have to wake someone up.
Huh? So, how should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream. Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Humans are amazing, Paimon.
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
Okay. So first we find the host, then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken. How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town. Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility.
Just be careful, Nahida.
Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end. Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to...
It's amazing how upset the little, Archon can
She
get.
was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I just feel so demoralized.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
Oh. But here's the thing. Me being who I am all for breaking the samsara and helping everyone else, but I am more for breaking the samsara so that I can find whoever created it and absolutely kick them down a couple sets of stairs.
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. An unsuspecting host would be less likely to realize this is a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Maybe Ferris, Knight of Flowers?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the wholesome Zerus festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
I don't think it's him. I mean, possible. But I don't think so.
That's more like it. I'll race you there.
Come on. The faster we find the Knight of Flowers. There he is.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zerus festival tradition or something?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Aww.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Aww, he has a crush.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zerus festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
Well, I mean, there are worse people you could have told that to, like Dia.
Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
It's not you. Sorry.
Oh, you're...
What?
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
There are so many people in this city.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
Yeah, I'm done with them.
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Yeah, she can handle them. I need to take out a little bit of aggression. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
Leave.
You... Ugh, fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
Don't. Not today.
That's close enough.
You might have a chance any other day, but not today.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Where did he go? I'll deal with him later.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Let it rain.
Freeze.
Try to keep up.
Don't get frostbite.
Go, go, Baron! Leave it all to me.
Dodge this.
No escape.
Here we go.
No, my sword.
Cool it.
Let me weave you a verse.
Get him. I must leave no stone unturned.
There we are.
Hey!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Following orders.
Ah, they ordered backup. Dislike your backup.
Get him. Let it rain. As a dutiful maid would.
Freeze.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Leave it all to me.
Man, that didn't take him out? Oh, you are annoying.
No escape. Go, go.
Oh, it missed.
Cool it.
It didn't apply vapor.
Don't get frostbite.
Love the jungle. I'll be back.
Time to act.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten all about that. What are we supposed to be picking up?
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Should we check out what the item is? Maybe it'll give us some clues.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon enters the room and returns a while later carrying something.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Yes. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written for the Sub-Zero's festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping to be able to give you this before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandahara Villa's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believed that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in Gandharaville then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But from one day on, I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She's indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I'd had a wee bit too much to drink, and I couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then, when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms, and she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon it must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has much value as a reference. This is probably just a tree, right?
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunyarzad.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
To go talk to Dunyarzad? Why are we talking to Dunyarzad? She's a puppet. What? I mean, I guess if she's a puppet, she might know something? Is that what we're thinking?
Body and mind.
I hope you're right.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted.
Yeah, well.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
I mean, it might as well have been.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets. Let's go, Paimon.
What? Where are we going this time?
That dance is happening.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Dance anyway, Nilou.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the Academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Oh, you're not.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Just like I thought, they're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
Nope, you did.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah, Nilou, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilou's the host. What a surprise!
I mean, it makes sense.
Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilou's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilou assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilou?
Yep.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilou realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Gotta love the intelligent ones. How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Yeah, not exactly.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City.
Oh god, I don't remember it.
About the first sage, huh?
It's been so long ago.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story.
Oh, really?
His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
No, that's creepy. That's just creepy.
The first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Now that Nilou is aware of it, the stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's amazing what you can do in a dream.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sabzeruz.
They should have put someone with less imagination in charge of the dream.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Please tell me we're out of the dream hell. Did we wake up? Please say we woke up. Please say it's tomorrow.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
My head hurts.
Paimon super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
I remember now.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Quick, let's go see Dunyazard. I honestly hope she's not waiting there for us.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Okay, I guess let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
I mean, the one we've been visiting for months at this point. Oh. Not the spot I was thinking of, but sure. That's Catherine.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Nope, that's Nahida. That is Nahida looking like Catherine.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Dunyazard.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you.
Really?
I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Yeah. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? Oh, finally. That is over with. Well, that portion is over with. It does mean that there is still a whole lot more to this story because we still have to confront the academia about what they were doing. However, that's gonna be for a different night. We're not doing that tonight. I don't have the time or patience for that tonight. We've still got several hours of this quest to go. But, on the plus side, we have made it out of the time warp loop thing. And we're done with that. The next stream will be on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It will be Palworld. For those of you who have the game and want to come and join in, you are more than welcome. You can always find me and any updates at my Discord. I'll pop the link into the messages. Any announcements, game clips going live, things get put there. Also check me out at my YouTube for any past streams. All the old RAWs are there, along with some of my favorite clips. So that's about it. I will see you guys all on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, have a great week. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Doodles!